morning. So today we're going to work on the section that's charting a budget. So our essential question, how can you visualize a budget? So the way that we are going to visualize it is with a pie chart, okay, or a circle graph. And it presents the data in percentages. And each region is called a sector. The angles are formed at the center. So the angles formed at the center are called central angles. We use a symbol for angles, okay? So it'll be, so this central angle, of my circle. So the central angle, so that would be the central angle. Okay, and then this part would be the sector. Think of it like taking out, like cutting a piece of pie or a pizza, okay? Okay, so we have our central angle measurements, okay? Is every day we're angling. Okay, so central angle measurements. So it's the percent times 360 degrees is the central angle. Okay, and then we have, so for the household, so everybody, we're looking at this graph. Okay, so we have that this is 40 degrees. So for the household, it's 40 degrees. We'll do 40% degrees as a percent. So remember, we'll drop the percent sign and go to left, times 360. Gives us 144 degrees. Remember, 360 is full circle. And then we have for education, it's 25%. 25% is a decimal, times full circle, 360. So we get 90 degrees. Okay, and then health is 5%. So healthcare cost is 5% of the budget. So 360, so that's going to give us 18. Okay, and then for transportation, okay, so transportation down here is 15%. Times 360. It's going to give us 54 degrees. Okay, and then for savings is 10%. So 10% is a decimal times 360 is 36 degrees. Okay. And then we have miscellaneous, so that's just anything else that doesn't fit in the category. So miscellaneous, everybody, just means anything that doesn't go in the other categories. Miscellaneous, so that would be 18 degrees. Okay. And everybody, when we add those all together, so add all those degrees together, it'll equal 360. Okay. So it'll give us 360 for that. Okay, so knowing that, everybody, we can also use that to figure the budget. So let's say, everybody, that the net pay was $2,900. Okay, so we're going to take that. So for the household, like gray color. So 40% is the decimal times the total net pay. So the 2,900. So $1,160. Okay. And then we have education. Education is 25%, so 25% is a decimal times the total, so 2,900. So that's going to be 725. Okay. And then we have transportation. So transportation right here is 15% times 2,900. And that's going to give us $434. And then we have health. Health is very important. Got to take care of ourselves. So 15%. Sorry, health is 5% times 2,900. And we put that in the calculator and we get $145. Okay. Savings. Savings is 10%. So we are supposed to do, I'm going to do it up here. So savings, just so you can see it. So we do 10% as a decimal times the 2,900. And we get 290. Okay, and then our last one was miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is right here is 5%. So miscellaneous, everybody, is just going to be everything else that doesn't go in there, okay, in that category. So 5% is the decimal times 2,900. And we get 200, and it would help if I actually look at what we're supposed to be doing. So half of that would be, half of 290 would be 400. It's not one in the right. $145. Okay. Okay, what if we had another example, everybody, where we had, so let's say it's a transportation budget. Okay, so transportation budget, and we had a transportation budget of $800. Okay, so we'll have a circle. Okay, so we have our circle, and so we're gonna add in some things. Okay, so we have fuel. We have insurance. We have repairs. Okay, and we have car wash. I like to get our car washed. Parking. Car wash. Okay, so I have to take the train and the bus sometimes. And miscellaneous. Okay, so let's add in the percents for all these. So miscellaneous is 8%. Fuel is 25%. Insurance is 15%. Repairs are 5%. Car wash is actually 5%. So I was like, oh, that's supposed to be a little bigger. Repairs are going to be 12%. Parking's 12%. Trains and buses is 20%. Okay. And our total budget is $800. Okay. So let's go ahead and break it down, everybody, again. So we're going to just figure out what everything is supposed to be for this. So we have, so for fuel, okay, I'm just going to write all these out. Okay, so fuel is 25% times 800. We get 200. Okay, our car insurance is 15%. So 120. Okay, and then we have repairs and parking. Okay, so that's going to be 12% times 2 times 800. Okay, so 192. And then we have car wash. Love have a nice clean car. So it's going to be 5% times 800. 5% of 800 is $40. And then we have trains and buses. Is 20% times 800. So we get 160. Okay, and then miscellaneous is going to be 8%. 8% is a decimal. Times 800 is 64. Okay, so all those ways to do the cost, everybody. Okay, there's different ways that we can do our budgets. Okay, so we can do had to do a line. We're going to do health-related costs. We're going to look at it for the whole year. A lot of budgets, everybody, they look at for the whole year. Okay. So I'm just doing the whole year. Okay. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. I'm not giving myself enough room to write, but that's okay. Okay, so these are for health-related costs, everybody. Okay. And everybody, this would be the annual budget. Okay, so we can look at it like this. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, so we have all our different things that we're looking at. Okay. Should have added more lines. Okay, so we have health, health insurance, okay, and then we have prescriptions, over-the-counter medicine, doctor visits, life insurance, all these different costs. So we have, okay, so prescription, okay, over-the-counter meds, doctor visits, life insurance, and then we have health club dues. Where'd everybody? All right, I'm just going to put Jim. These. Okay, and then these would be the totals. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these in. So, so this expenses. So over the counter meds, so $30, and then doctor visits $200 in January. So the total would be $230. Okay, and then $90 for a prescription, $30 for over counter, so $102. Insurance. So we had to pay the health insurance. So we pay every quarter, so $450. Over counter meds, $30. So that would be $480. Okay. And then for April, prescriptions were $900. Over the counter meds were $50. Life insurance was $200. Okay. And then in March, we did $50 for over the counter meds. So that would be $50. And then for April, the total would be $440 for April. Okay, yeah, because that would be $300. So life insurance was $300. Okay, and then in June, so health insurance was due again, so $450. Okay, it's going to be paid in September and December. Okay, and then prescriptions. So June, August, October, so every 2 months we have to get that prescription. And then over the counter meds, October was only 30 and then back up to 50. Doctor visits. In July, went to a doctor. Life insurance, $300. Health dues, we paid that in September for $600. Okay, so let's do those totals. So $590 in June, $250 in July, $440, $1,100, $120, $30 in November, and then $870. Okay, so this is a way to just kind of look at the trends overall and see what is going on, everybody. Okay, as far as for health insurance costs, and then of course we can also do another line. Another line going this way. All right, so we have our lines going out. So we could also do this as like a bar graph, just to kind of see the totals. So 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000, 1,200. Okay, so we just put it on a bar graph. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, so we'll put those on the bar graphs. And then February is 200, so sorry, 120. So I should put that one up a little bit more. Okay, and then March was 480, so up here. And then 440 for April. May was